back with another YouTube video for you guys today. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you're new, hi, hello, welcome. But if you're returning, then welcome back. Alright, y'all, so it's been a minute since I like picked up the camera. Well, it hasn't been a minute. I've filmed videos, but I just didn't like the way they turned out, so I just didn't post them, or I didn't even edit them. But we're not gonna talk about that. If my edge is white, excuse me, y'all know the camera pick up everything, but don't mind that. And I'm trying to look at the camera, not myself. Okay. But anyways, yeah, y'all, welcome back. In today's video, I'm gonna be telling y'all about how I became the side chick, or how I was side chick, or however you want to put it. I'm just gonna tell y'all how I found out I was a side chick. So before we get into today's video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my channel for future content like this. If you like seeing what I do, if you like seeing what I post, because we love here, period. So make sure you subscribe. Let's get straight into the video. I don't got no notes or nothing. I don't know how I'm about to start off this video. I don't know how I'm gonna go get to it, because I ain't write down nothing. I'm just gonna go off the top of the dome just to see what I remember. And yeah, this should be interesting because I probably don't remember nothing. Yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and hop into it. So I'm gonna give y'all a backstory so y'all won't be so confused. So I met this guy. See, I'm finna cap already. I'm finna say last year. I've been knowing him for, I want to say a good minute. A good minute. I'm already all over the place. So I should have read the messages. I want to say 2020. I want to say 2021. It's when we things started picking up and stuff like that. So I'm not even gonna get into. I've been knowing him for a while. We just gonna say that. But 2021 is where things started picking up, and we was getting to know each other more, hanging out more, blah blah blah. So I'm just really gonna give y'all the details on how you can know you a side chick or whatever. And before I get into it, everybody has been a side chick. If you say you ain't been a side chick, you're cap, because everybody's been a side chick. But anyways, sometimes it was springtime, so I want to say March, April. It's when we started talking and stuff. Okay, we can get into that. So the first time we went out was August 31st, 2021. I think August 30th, August 31st, whatever. That was the very first time that we had an outing. Magi, I told you that we was talking previous, all that. So yeah, we was talking previously, and yeah, so it took us, March, April, so I'm gonna just say May, June, July, August. It took us 4 months to have an official date. It wasn't even a date. I'm gonna get into it. It wasn't even a date. So it took us 4 to 5 months to actually lay eyes on each other. I'm gonna say that. It took us that long to lay eyes on each other, to actually meet in person. Now, I'm not saying that's a bad thing, or you should rush into meeting this person, or you should whatever, but I feel that right there was a big red flag. Why did it take so long for us to lay eyes on each other? Now, let me tell y'all this, Magi, in between, it was no FaceTime calls, it was no sending pictures of each other, it wasn't none of that. It was no getting on the phone, it was none of that. So looking back, and I'm talking about it now, it's girl, you know that was a big red flag. It was just crazy. I want to tell y'all the right details, so I feel I'm capping so bad. I really just feel I'm capping. Hold on. Okay. See, I told y'all I feel something was missing. Okay, so I said August 31st. July 31st was the first time us laying eyes on each other. Okay, scratch that. July 31st. I knew it was the 31st, so it was July 31st that we actually had came in contact with each other. First time seeing each other, all that. Okay, boom. Now we get into something. So that was that. And now, y'all, I don't really want to tell my business like that, but basically, that was the first time I did something with him. So that was that. July. The same time we seen each other. Well, the first time we seen each other was the same day and same night or whatever that stuff happened. I tell y'all that was completely a red flag, because we went out to bowling late. And ended up straight in the hotel. So like I said, if y'all smart, y'all already know. Whatever. that had happened. Now I gotta get y'all like the small details, right? So like I said previously, like we was always talking. Now let me tell y'all what was so freaking funny, because when my mama brought this to my attention, like it was recently or whatever, but when she brought it to my attention, I was like, oh my gosh, like this man had a car, right? This man had a full-blown car. Like, it worked. He had gas in it. Like, like, I'm so for real. And when my mom was like, you was talking to this man for months, and he never came and seen you. He never asked, oh, let's go somewhere. Like, he never did this, did that. It made sense, because now that you saying it, like, he did have a car. And he never made an effort to come see me or none of that. So, that's what I said, like, those were signs of being a side chick, because we were speaking for several months. We didn't see each other till months after that. It was like very much indicator that he was talking to somebody really heavy. He had a serious relationship, a girlfriend, whatever you want to call it. He had somebody that was before me. He had somebody that was before me. She was first, she was the main, whatever. But I say all that to say, because like, me being me, I never had like, I want to say a serious relationship. I had a serious relationship, like a real relationship, but it's been so many times where I just felt lonely. I feel like this time he was giving me some type of attention. Like, it had been a minute before I had talked to anybody. I was just like, he was giving me some type of attention, and I'm going to take it and I'm going to run with it. Not thinking that, oh, you could be the side chick, or that somebody else, or like, he barely come and see you. He barely talk to you. He texts you like every 2 weeks, stuff like that. Like, it didn't click in my head. Like, like, say hi. Okay. Like, yeah, it didn't click in my head that like it was somebody else, basically. We started going out more often, but it was still spread it apart. So like, July was the first time. The next time it was, I want to say like August 10th or 11th, something like that. Like, I'll see the gap. Like, it's not too much of a big of a gap, but it's a gap there. If you're interested in somebody, or if you like somebody, if you see yourself dating somebody, pursuing somebody, it should not be that long of a time where y'all don't see each other. You feel? I'm not saying see each other every second, every day, but it shouldn't be a good minute. For a fact, like, it was one time like I hadn't seen him in a whole month, like a month and a half, and I'm just like I said, y'all, like, looking back and like thinking about it now, it's just like, though you had the signs, you had the information, so why was you being dumb and naive? So yeah, the next time probably was like August or whatever, and this is how I kind of, I don't want to say I figured it out, but it kind of made sense. Like, I was a sneaky link. Like, I was everything but the main chick, as you want to call it, like the main chick. Now, me being almost 24, like, I don't believe in main chicks, only chick, I mean, side chick. Like, I don't believe in none of that. Either it's me or it's nothing. Okay, like, all that, who come first, second, that's not me anymore. Like, it's either me or nothing. So yeah, that's how I kind of like started figuring out this is a sneaky link. And well, that was back then, the time. I know it's not that no more, but this is how I kind of like figured out is something going on and you should end it. Conversation was always about one particular thing, and every time we linked up, it was always one particular thing. Like, we started going out more often, but it was at night. It was like, yeah, it was at night, late. It was always like movies or whatever. Like, it wasn't never daytime. Sitting down to eat like one-on-one. Like, y'all know the movies is very, how you say, like, in person. Like, it's just a movie theater, it's dark. You can't talk, can't get to know each other, nothing like that. Bowling, I mean, it's fun, but it's like those dates where you in and out. Dates like that. Y'all know, I tell my mom everything. But yeah, like, she was like telling me, well, she didn't tell me, but she was kind of giving me, y'all, I turned the TV on for him so he could be in there while I do this video, and he's in here with me, but we're not gonna talk about that. But yeah, she was just kind of giving me like subtle hints, like, Kiara, don't you think maybe you got somebody else? Kiara, don't you think that it's sad? Kiara, don't you think, like, you don't talk to him often, maybe it's something? And I'm just like, Nah, mom, like, it's okay. Like, we don't gotta talk every day. Like, making excuses. That's nothing. Like, if you find yourself making excuses for a guy, cut it off. Shut it off. Shut it down. Turn away. Like, whatever you want to do, just get rid of it. Because that's how I was. I found myself making excuses for him as to why he didn't text me every day or other day. Or why I was seeing him, like, 2 or 3 weeks later, months later. Like, oh, you know, everybody be busy, blah, blah, blah. So, like I said, making excuses for him was also a red sign, because why am I making excuses for somebody that's supposed to like me, right? Now, that was another thing, y'all. It was just so much. Like, I'll ask, did he like me? And he'll be like, yeah, I kind of like you. How do you tell somebody, I kind of like you? Mind you, you having sex with a person, you doing this with a person, you doing that with a person. But to hear them say, I kind of like you. What? Like I said, I had all the signs. I had all the information I needed to know. But it's kind of like we were so deep in. And me coming from me, like, if I'm having sex with a person, I'm very, like, emotionally attached. Like, I'm there. Like, you're my person. You're my person. Like, if I decide to lay down with you, it's gonna be me and you, and that's that. But coming from him, he like, I'm gonna lay down with you, I'm gonna lay down with her, I'm gonna do this with her, I'm gonna come back to you. So it's kind of like we were two different people in that situation. Like, I just can't lay down with you and not have no type of emotion with you. But as for him, he was like, I kind of like you, and I like her too, and girl over there, I'm in love with her. So it was kind of like, baby, you're here, here, and here, and I need you to be here. So, weeks apart from each other, months apart from each other, and I ended up talking to him about that, and I was just like, I barely see you. Like, I see you August. I don't see you again till probably the end of October. Like, it was getting that bad. Like, the beginning of August and then October, like, it's almost November. What comes after October? Yeah, November, stuff like that. So it was kind of like I was seeing the signs, but like I said, I was so deep in where I feel like I couldn't let go. Like, you got me here. And that's the one thing also, I feel like he knew that I was like there. Like, he knew that if he just said one little thing or whatever, I wanted to hear that. He was like, oh, I can get her back. And it's sad to say, but that was true, because that's just how emotionally involved I was with him. That's how much I liked him, or I thought I liked him, to the point where it was just like, he'll be like, oh, I'm sorry, or I'll take you out next time, and I'll be like, okay. Man, y'all, this was just like last year, and now I'm talking like this was 5 years ago, and I done grown to a person. But I feel like things change, people change. Like, you don't always be the same person. You could change it within a month once you realize like your self-worth. That's another thing. I had to realize my self-worth. Like, after him, I had to gather myself, because I allowed him to do things that I know wasn't right. I allowed him to do whatever just because, like I said, I thought I liked him. But yeah, y'all, so these was like all the times where I started figuring out like he has somebody else, because like I said, ain't no way where I can't see you for a certain period of time and it's only at night. Like, I can't even get a phone call, I can't even get a FaceTime call. And it was just like, yeah, something right. Something ain't sitting right in the milk or whatever. Like, we gotta have to change out the milk.